Personnel selected, Dave, toy restoration expert and YouTuber. Channel codename Toy Polloi.
Welcome to Toy Polloi. Parental guidance. This video contains scenes of Lego destruction.
Hello and welcome to another video from Toy Polloi. Now, in recent videos you'll have seen me working on a few mask vehicles, and one of them was this Thunderhawk, and it was a really fun project to work on, especially this one because it was missing a few bits. It was missing the end of its wings and it was missing the tyres. And in the main video I showed how I sort of replaced those parts, and I showed a set of wheels that I picked up off AliExpress that I then modified and sort of shaped to fit, and they ended up looking really nice. But recently I've been doing a little bit more research on my favourite site, Bricklink, which is all about Lego pieces, and I've found some Lego pieces that I think might do the job just as well as those, if not better than the tyres that I bought, because those tyres I had to essentially scrape off all of the tread and reshape them. So you can see the tread part looks a little bit rough. From the side they look really nice, but if you look at them from the bottom, or sort of, you can see that they have been sort of scalpeled and sanded. So I picked these up, and these are Lego wheels and tyres. I will put the number of the part at the bottom of the screen, and these look like they could be a very good replacement. You can essentially buy the tyres on their own, but for sort of cheapness sake I found a listing on eBay and someone was selling the tyres and the wheel hubs at the same time, and I think all four cost me about £2.50. So we can take the hub out and you're left with this tyre, which does look like it should fit on there. I think we might have to do a bit of modification. You can see there are some lips on the inside of this to make it hold on to this hub. It may be we have to cut those away, but I thought they would be a good thing to test. So let's take the wheels off this Thunderhawk, and we'll see if these new Lego tyres will fit, and what we have to do to make them fit. Okay, so this is my Thunderhawk, and I know from experience that you can actually remove the wheels just by sort of twisting them a bit, and you can get one hub off, and then you can pull the axle out like so they are easy to access. So here is one of the wheels that I made with the tyres on. You can see the tyre doesn't actually look too bad, but it's just a little bit rough around the edges, so I'm always looking out for something better. And I think these tyres, if they fit, they're a perfect size, you know, for the sort of outside diameter. They should look really good. So let's take this tyre off. I remember them being fairly stiff to get on, so like that. And we'll try this Lego tile. So this is an unmodified Lego tile, and see if it actually fits on, and if there's anything we're going to have to do. It's a nice soft rubber, so it's really easy to sort of manhandle. But I think it's going to be a little bit sort of uneven in the way it fits, just because it's got some stuff on the inside that's not really sort of designed to fit on. Yeah, you can see it's sort of just doesn't want to go on properly. So I think we're going to have to do a little bit of modification to it. You can get it on all right, actually. It's not too bad. Let's see if we can modify this to make it work. I think there's an inner rim. You can see here, there's this inner rim. I reckon if we cut that off, it may fit better. So let's get a scalpel out and see if we can cut one of these away and see if that fits any better. But it's certainly a very close tyre. It's just not quite right. So I have a knife here, and I'm going to carefully try and cut that sort of inner rim away and see how close I can get it to being a perfect circle. I reckon it should be fairly easy to do, and if we do that, it might be that this tyre just fits. It feels like it's almost there, but yeah, just not quite. Let's see if we can cut that inner rim away and see if that helps. Right, this is not going to be easy. I thought maybe cutting this stuff would be quite easy. Maybe I can use a pair of plastic nippers and see how that works. Well, that might work better because we can actually sort of get this flat. Yeah, that's working. A pair of plastic nippers means that you can sort of push the tyre a bit flat, get them in, and then just cut that piece away. Still not the easiest of things to do, but we can do it. With that inner rim removed, it's actually not a bad fit, and I've found a better way of removing the rim as well. So I've just put tyres on these two wheels. Let's see how they fit in the vehicle itself. So let's push that on. That just has to push on there. Do you know what? That's not too bad. They're not freewheeling. You can see that the tyre is rubbing on the inside. So unlike these ones that I did originally, these freewheel, they do rub on the inside. But as far as displaying goes, I think those look really quite nice. They look a little bit thicker when you look from the front, But really, that's not too bad. So that's certainly a good alternative to the wheels that I showed, or the tyres that I showed. Let me show you how I sort of removed the rim on the second one, because it's an easier method, and then we'll put replacement tyres on these back two wheels as well. But yeah, that's not too bad. So these Lego tyres are actually a pretty good fit, just with a minor modification. Okay, so the slightly alternative method that I found was remove the hub and then actually turn the tyre inside out. It's quite soft rubber, so you can easily turn this inside out, and then you can access this rim a lot easier. So you can see this rim is the sort of the outer edge, and that's the bit I've been removing. So once it's inside out, you can get your plastic nippers in much easier, like so. We just trim that little bit off there, and then you can quite quickly go around the edge of this and remove this little inner lip. So I'm going to do this on the other two tyres, and we'll put them all on the Thunderhawk and see how it looks. And there we go, that's now with all of the tyres replaced with these Lego tyres. You can see they don't fit on perfectly. You do have to sort of be quite careful how to get them to sort of sit on the rims, but with a little bit of patience they do sit on, and certainly for display purposes I think these tyres are really very good. Just a little bit of modification and they look great. I've not pushed the wheels onto the axles particularly hard this time, so you can actually roll this. Now if you push them on fully then it won't roll, just because the tyres tend to rub on the inside of the sort of wheel arch, but that is not too sort of much of an issue. You can see that that does now roll. So I've got a very displayable Thunderhawk again with a completely different set of tyres. The tyres I sort of made originally do work really well, but I think these Lego tyres are just a little bit easier to fit, and certainly take a lot less shaping, and Lego pieces are incredibly easy to find. As I say, I put the number at the bottom of the screen again, so this is the number of the tyres that you need to find. Every Lego piece has a number, so you just search for that number, and on somewhere like eBay or Bricklink you will find them. And these I think 4 tyres with the 4 hubs cost me about £2.50, £3, so they were cheap, and there's a lot of Lego pieces out there, so I'm sure the Lego stockpile is not going to be depleted by people fixing their Thunderhawk. So there you go, this is an alternative way of replacing the tyres on a Kenner Mask Thunderhawk, and I think it does a really good job. If you've enjoyed this video then please do check out my other mask projects. I've done quite a few of them now, and there will be more to come in future. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and tap the bell to be notified each time I upload a new video, and thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching Toy Polloi. Subscribe for more great videos. You can also follow Toy Polloi on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.